Okay, cool, I'm dead. Am I actually dead? Because that'd be a bad thing. That would not be a good thing if I'm actually dead. Because I haven't saved in a really long time. And that'd be pretty fucked up. Oh, okay, cool. Hi, Mitzi. How's it
Hope you
going?
don't mind creepy posters.
It's your room. You can do what you like with it. But I
What?
definitely prefer this to fairies, rainbows.
Yeah, I have creepy
and
posters in my
unicorns.
room too. Little paintings.
Did you make these?
No. My boyfriend made them. Some of them, anyway.
Is your
So,
boyfriend
Miss
homeless too?
I happen to have a bottle of wine in my bag.
Oh,
I
good.
was
Gimme.
going to
I'll
leave it
drink
to
the whole
Robert.
fucking thing.
I forgot all about it.
Robert?
The guy with the rats.
Oh, yes. Of course.
So, shall we have a drink then? We could get to know each other a bit more. I know, I promise I won't get in the way. And, I mean, you don't have to if you don't feel like it. But since we're going to live together for a little while, it won't hurt if we talk to each other, will it?
Are you sure you can drink in your condition?
Oh, right.
It
You
won't
have
make me any
cancer.
worse, that's for sure.
Good
I'm
point.
not on any cancer medication. I feel good. The way I see it, I haven't got much time left, so I might as well make the most of it.
And that means
That
to
makes sense.
murder
I
people.
suppose. We can have a drink if you like.
Great! I'll bring the wine. Oh, damn. It's one of those bottles with a cork. Have you got a bottle opener, Miss Ashworth?
In the kitchen. I'll go get it, shall I?
I was gonna kill you with it earlier,
While you're there, could you get a couple
but
of
I
glasses
didn't.
too?
I should have. Should have right fucking away. Okay, that whole left issue. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So let's see if I can do something about that. Okay, well, I fixed it. I pressed D, and then that fixed it. Hold on. Hello. I'm back. Mitzi,
Have you found that corkscrew yet? You also need some wine glasses.
why is time happening crazy? That's what I want to ask you. Why isn't time in the proper order? I wonder if she's noticed that none of the lights are on.
I should make a coffee first.
Okay. I'll do that. Oh, fuck. Well, I'll cook at my mug then. It's not gonna be out there, is it? It is out here. Nope. It's not gonna let me have it though. Okay, well, let's go get drunk, I guess. Oh, I'm back. Hi, Mitzi. I'm gonna look at her. Of course she does. Yeah, but you know you can't trust her, though.
Have you found that corkscrew yet? You also need some wine glasses.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier? Wine glasses. Let's play some piano. God damn it, Susan. It's always time. It's always time, though. It's never now. Only when it'll piss off the neighbors. Bitch, I'm gonna open the fucking window. It's raining, window's open. I noticed the breakdown meter's gone all of a sudden.
Have you found that corkscrew yet? You also
And it's
need
not
some
telling
wine
me. Oh, right,
glasses.
truth. It's also not telling me what to do right now. So, I don't know why features are turning on and off all the time. It would be a good answer, please. Here is use. I wanted to jam it in her face, though.
There you go. Let's get that bottle opened.
Yeah, but we'll need glasses too. See if you can
I
find
got them already. I'm sorry about the Pringles. I needed something to calm me
I found
down
some
from
wine
all
glasses.
this goth all
Right.
over the place.
That's all we need. Oh, and Miss Ashworth, I really must say this before we start.
Yeah?
I promise I won't cut your throat when you're asleep.
You're gonna do that, though.
Very funny.
That's what you're gonna do.
No, I mean
Quote
it.
unquote.
That's fine. But just so you know,
I'm going to
always
do
sleep
it.
with my
I'm going
eyes
to cut your
open.
throat in your sleep. Push her. Push her off.
Oh, it's not raining anymore.
Oh well, I don't mind rain. Sometimes I even like it. But according to weather forecast, there's a nasty fog coming. Now that I'm actually scared of.
You're
I got
scared of
lost in that
fog?
once, when I was just 9 or 10.
Yeah, but you're a grown-up now.
I remember I sat under a tree crying, thinking some monster would appear right in front of me and drag me away.
But now that you're a big girl, you know there are no monsters.
Yeah,
Yeah? How do you know?
because you're living with one.
The only monsters are us. Murderers, rapists, arsonists.
Us.
They're the real beasts. So far from humanity, they're no longer capable of
I don't
feeling
think any of the
compassion
choices
or
would have
guilt.
been
They're
an
the ones
upbeat
we should
one.
really be afraid of.
So I chose the worst one.
But whether they're lurking in the woods or fog or the darkness of our cellars, it's
Oh, you
all
know.
irrelevant. You can't predict what
Right in front of you,
happens.
about to push you off
You
the
can't do
balcony.
anything to stop it.
You want me to bring some cats to
There's
eat your
only
face?
one way. You turn into a beast yourself, and like them, you show no mercy.
Kill them all.
Whoa! Where did that come from, Miss Ashworth?
I'm gonna push you
I
off
just
the
don't
balcony.
like murderers. They're nothing but
Me.
parasites.
I ate all the Pringles. It's fine. But I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm about to go get some Chex Mix.
So, the big C. Want to talk about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really want to tell you about it like that. I put you in a very difficult position, I know.
It was a
It's just
little
that
weird.
I was really desperate to get this room. I hope you can understand. This is the last and most important thing I must do before my time is up.
Get drunk
it's
on
fine.
the balcony?
You seem alright. It's just...
Why were you homeless?
I find it hard to trust people these days. Maybe it's time I opened my eyes to see others have problems too. Some, like yourself, even bigger than mine. What kind of cancer is it? Do you mind me asking?
Brain tumor. Her name is glioblastoma.
Her.
Haha.
Yep, they're all girls, the way I imagine it. Just look at their names. Lymphoma, melanoma, myeloma, leukemia, sarcoma. Each of them a fucking goddess of death. Beautiful and ruthless.
Dude, you're so goth.
You might just be right about
You're
that,
so
Mitzi.
fucking goth,
I
Mitzi.
used
Your
to be a
name is
nurse.
goth.
I know a few things about cancer.
Your name is Mitzi with a
And I
Z-I.
know glioblastoma. She's a real bitch.
Yeah, and yet she gets to be the prom queen before night ends, while I disappear down the back exit.
I'm gonna push you off the
How
balcony.
They said I had a year.
How long's it been?
That was 6 months ago, so... yeah. Not awfully long.
Is there
Okay.
anything?
They've tried.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna kill you. I know you're
Why?
dying, but I'm
You're
gonna
talk about
kill
something
you.
else.
How are you planning to find this guy?
Well, he lives
I don't
here.
know yet. A bit of detective work, perhaps.
She's gonna hack all the
It
Wi-Fi's.
shouldn't be that hard, really. There are only 8 apartments here. One is yours. That leaves us with 7.
Can
I
we
was hoping that you could give me
see
a hand,
who's
actually.
got open Wi-Fi?
You know some of your neighbors, don't you?
Not many. I never really cared about them.
Can we kill that
They changed
asshole
over
who
the
called
years, too.
animal cruelty, animal
Probably also figured by now
pest
that this
murderers?
is not the sort of place where new neighbors are greeted with a freshly baked cake. You see a new face, you give them a blank stare as you pass them in the hall, and you forget about them a minute later.
You want me to
Not
summon the
bad, eh?
cats?
Well,
You can meet
there's
my
that
neighbor.
bald guy who lives above me in flat 5. He came here recently to shout in my face.
Shout at
He's a
me.
nasty piece of work, but I really don't think he's the person you're looking for.
Maybe. Can we kill
What
him?
does he do for a
It'd be
living?
sweet.
I think he's a train driver.
Drives the train.
I can't imagine somehow that my guy would be a train driver. Okay, that's good.
He drives the train. You
Jesus
don't
was just
drive
sense.
trains, do you?
Anyone else you know?
I'd have to think.
Conduct.
You know, maybe not
You're
tonight.
like, whoop whoop.
Let's just talk about something else, okay? I have plenty of time. There's no need to
Yeah, I
rush
don't know.
this.
She was drunk. She said sitting
tomorrow
on the
we can sit
balcony,
down
and she just
together and
kind
make
of
a
she
plan.
fell. She was.
I could
I
draw
told her
a
she
simple
shouldn't be
map of the
sitting
building.
up there with
It'll
all that
help mark down
one
who's
glass
where.
of wine she had, and it looks like she might have
Sounds
had
good to
2
me,
glasses of
Mitzi.
wine. I can't tell the graphics again.
You mentioned a boyfriend.
I
Tell
keep
me something
forgetting
about
that
him.
Yeah, okay.
it just trails
Talk about
off in
him.
the options, and it doesn't actually trail off.
Name's Jack.
Jack.
He's dead.
Jack is dead. Did he have cancer
Oh.
too? Did you meet him in the
Ashworth,
cancer?
Are you sure you want to listen about my miserable life? I don't want to bring you down. These aren't happy stories.
Whatever.
And I'm not a happy stories kind of person. I'm sure you've noticed.
You want
by
me to
now.
get you some of that red
Guess
stuff?
so. Anyway, I suppose I would have had to tell you about Jack sooner or later. After all, he is the main reason I'm here. I just don't know where to start.
Let's
How
ask the big
did he
one
die?
first.
How did he die?
I'll get to that, Miss Ashworth. Let me just
Oh.
tell you more about him first, so you could understand what happened.
I guess.
Jack made those pictures on your wall. Was he?
Did
an
he kill
artist?
He
himself?
always liked all kinds of morbid stuff, whether it was music, movies, paintings. So do I, really. We had that in common, amongst other things.
Cancer, right?
People say
He
it's
killed himself with
depressing to listen to
cancer.
sad songs or watch sad films, but I never felt that way.
And yet, you are scared of fog.
It looks
That's
pretty
different.
foggy already.
I might be scared of fog, but I like spiders.
I don't.
Beautiful.
What?
You must be out of your mind, Mitzi.
No, I mean, I like
Honestly,
spiders.
there's a
I
certain
wouldn't necessarily call them
indescribable
beautiful,
beauty in
but they
sadness.
serve a
Just
very.
like there's beauty in the grey and ugly winter morning,
necessary
you look
function.
past the obvious and notice what others
Because I
can't
fucking
see.
hate flies.
You must love my apartment then. It's
Do we
like
got
Ugly
spiders?
took a vacation here and never went home again. How did
Okay,
he
let's
take the
go
news
with the
about your
question about the
cancer?
cancer.
I thought I was joking at first.
Oh,
He
okay.
laughed. And he got really angry.
At you?
I swore to him I was serious, but he still wouldn't believe me. We had a big
Is that why
fight
you're
that
homeless?
night. It was our first and only fight. It was
Wait, no, that
awful.
doesn't make any sense.
He smashed some stuff. His
Boom.
guitar of all things was the worst. He loved that guitar. Why did he break it? He was absolutely furious.
So he killed
He
himself
walked out on
then.
me that night, and when he came back the next day, he was different.
Wait,
Begged
he
me
was
to
mad
try
at you?
Surgery and chemotherapy. I didn't really want those things, but I
So
did
you
the
didn't
chemo
even-
for him. It didn't help.
Oh, you got
It just made me
chemo.
feel
Oh,
sick
well,
all
that's
the
why you're
time.
bald.
I
Truth.
felt trapped in this strange place where nothing that happened around me seemed.
You know
real.
your hair grows back. You should have grown
Maybe that's
back,
why I
right?
didn't
Oh,
see
a
what my
little bit. I
cousin
don't
was
know.
doing to Jack.
No,
And it was destroying
you would have had
him
to get
as
a wig.
well.
That's true.
Changed. He became obsessed with death. It seemed death was all he ever thought about, even though it was me, not him, who was supposed to die.
Okay.
Tell me
How
how
did you
two
meet?
met.
Oh, we knew each other for like forever. We grew up on the same street. It's funny how we seem to be made for each other.
Childhood
Perfect
friends.
I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure
So
he never doubted
you
that
got
either.
along as
Jack
children
was
because
absolutely
you both
crazy
liked
about me.
death?
We thought one day we would marry, have
Born
children,
doth,
be happy.
goth, die goth.
I never had many
Married
friends
and happy.
but Jack. I didn't need anybody else. You know, if there's
Well,
one thing I'm really grateful for in my life,
Until now.
it's that I got to experience this pure, perfect love. Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels. I guess I've been very lucky.
Was she always wearing green?
But all luck runs out sometimes.
How did he
How
die?
did he die? How did Jack die?
Killed himself? What are you doing? Oh, okay.
I was so distant the last few weeks before.
I was so confused. I thought she was breaking something.
What I didn't know was that he kept looking for something. I don't think he even knew what exactly. But it eventually found him.
Cigarette.
Or rather, he found him. There are those forums online, you know, about all sorts of stuff. Fishing, computer games, horses, gambling, addictions. Everything, really. Accidentally, Jack stumbled upon one about suicide. There's a guy there. Calls himself the Eye of Adam. He's a fucking god on that forum. It's like a failed suicide club. People mostly try to help each other and offer support. Sometimes it just helps to know there are others like you. To listen to their stories and how they cope with their lives. But the Eye of Adam is an advocate of death.
Should have got him that nanny.
Weakness. His job is to
Oh,
plant
wait,
an
what?
idea, to give them a reason to die and tell them how to do it, once and for good.
Is Eye of Adam a new person?
Jack took the bait.
Oh, is Eye of Adam the guy that lives here?
Before he knew, he was completely brainwashed. One day he sat down with me and tried to explain his perfect solution. It was the Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario. We were both to die together in each other's arms. It was supposed to be
I
a
was like,
quick
nope,
and
and she
foolproof
killed
death.
us, and he killed himself.
There was no chance we would have been saved.
Oh,
All
did you
thanks to
take
the
it?
Eye of Adam, who created a tool for perfect suicide. He told me it was very simple. All we needed were 2 easily accessible household chemicals, which
Bleach,
combined together create
and,
gas called hydrogen sulfide that
ammonia.
kills you within a couple of minutes. I told him he was fucking nuts, of course, but he just wouldn't give up. He reasoned with me,
Should I have told you that?
and
I
eventually
mean, it's
just
pretty
kept
common
screaming at
knowledge.
me. I
You
figured it
should
was his
know,
Crazy idea
'cause it's
for
an
modern
accident.
romance.
A lot of
But
the
it was
times.
downright tacky and just wrong. Finally, he said he would get everything ready and wait for me in our special place at dawn.
What is your
5 in the
special
morning.
place?
Don't be late. Those
So
were
he
his
killed
last words
himself.
He said to me. Then he stormed out.
Stormed out.
I cried
Oh.
for hours, thinking I didn't deserve all that from the person I loved most in the whole world. A few times I even tried to persuade myself that maybe he was right and I should do it. I just couldn't. I eventually fell asleep. I didn't plan it. My head was killing me. I was so tired. I woke up suddenly. I could see the sun rising out my window. It was nearly 5. In utter panic, I threw myself off the bed and ran out the door. I needed to stop him. I needed to get there before it was too late.
It was too late.
But right there in my bedroom, before I even left, I already knew it was.
Are we her
When I
now?
arrived at our special place, it was already bright. We used to go there in the past, drink wine, sometimes smoke weed and listen to Pink Floyd.
Dude, you're so
Sometimes make love in
goth.
Jack's car. There
You're
wasn't
the
really
goth.
anything
You're the so
special
goth.
about
You're
that old parking lot.
so fucking goth.
But to us there was. It was completely abandoned.
You're
it was
so goth it
quiet.
fucking hurts, lady.
It was safe.
Why don't you live with your mom?
After that day, I've never gone there again.
You said you lived with your mom your whole life. So you didn't live with Jack. Special place. We were... First we're the goth, and we're the goth cat, and now we're the young goth. What is... Oh. Jack's car was his... What?
There were signs
Yeah, what?
on the car windows.
Warning signs, yeah. I found on that forum that the Eye of Adam
getting
doesn't
super
want any
foggy.
accidental deaths. So we posted this poster design for people to print.
Oh,
Turns out
okay.
there's a whole sick ideology behind it. Fumes from the car could hurt anyone who opens the door, and that's not the point. The idea is to die willingly and with clear
I
mind.
get it.
To prepare for it, to embrace it.
Jesus. You'd think the police would investigate the whole thing. Sounds almost like a sect.
This guy knows how to hide. The police can't be bothered to make an effort. It took me 3 months to track him down.
What are you
Now I'm
talking about?
finally
It's
so
really,
close.
really
I can
easy.
almost smell that fucker.
I'm so sorry.
Like,
think
it's really
now I
foggy. We should
understand.
go
I
inside.
loved you so much.
You're
I
gonna
couldn't bear the
fall.
thought of living without you.
Push.
And that guy,
Push.
the Eye of Adam. I'm not surprised you want to find him. I know I would. I'm not sure if I should believe that you only want to talk to him. But hey, that's none of my business. I wouldn't know what I'd do if this happened to me.
Good to know. But I really just want to talk. I want to face Jack's killer and tell him what he's done to me.
I'm gonna kill him.
You know, funny part is...
Wait, so the cops couldn't track him down, but you could?
He wants to meet me. Would
Oh.
you believe that?
How come?
I see. You didn't track him down.
This kind of thing he does is called trolling on the internet. It's usually a form of extreme bullying, psychological cruelty. Those who are clever enough say, don't feed the troll. Don't talk to them. It only makes it worse if you show any interest in them at all. And Eye of Adam is no exception. He craves attention. He's a hungry troll who wants to devour as many hearts as he can get a hold of.
How many proxies is he
I
behind?
emailed him and told him I was a massive fan who loves his work. He wouldn't believe me at first. But trolls are always hungry, and I was prepared to serve him a meal fit for a king.
What do you mean?
I fed him so much bullshit that he really believed I'm a suicide preacher just like him.
Oh.
Great.
You tried to trick him.
I wish he'd given you his door number, though.
It's all a part of some sick game he's playing. Sooner or later, I'll find him.
How strong is that gas?
Extremely deadly, it turns out. It kills in minutes. It's that stinky stuff that smells like rotten eggs, you know? At high concentrations, it can knock down an elephant.
An
What are those two
elephant.
chemical products?
Well, I'm not sure if you want to know that.
I gotta go get him.
I get it. You don't want to tell me because I'm a fucking suicidal maniac. Is that it?
No, Miss Ashworth. No, I didn't mean it like that. Okay. Maybe to some extent. Just replace maniac with victim and fucking with recovering. You've only just come back from the hospital.
Just tell
Whatever
me.
it was that made you do it. You proved you are capable of going through with it. I don't know you long enough to tell you if you're completely over it now. And the last
You
thing I
should tell
want
me
is to
what
give you
chemicals
stupid
are.
ideas.
Kill the Eye of Adam,
Just like what
dude.
the Eye of Adam does. I would never
Do I
forgive
have
myself if
some
anything
bleach
happened
and
to you
ammonia?
because of me.
Because that'll do the
I mean,
job if that's not the
how
one you're
could I?
talking about. Not yet,
I've learnt
anyway.
my lesson. Dying is not
Not
for
yet,
me.
anyway.
I'd really like to believe you, Miss Ashworth. But I will need you to promise me that you will never try this method.
I promise.
Right. I can promise you that I will never try this.
I'll
method.
jump off the building
or
next
any
time.
other method for that matter.
I'll
Been
stab
there,
myself through the
done
heart.
that. Didn't enjoy it much.
I've only died like
Do you believe me now?
X times.
I think I do.
That's it? That's all I have to
I'm
do
glad
is lie
said
to
that,
you?
know. The recipe for this deadly cocktail is very simple.